wishes for you, baby.
Hey, welcome to the first ever No Whine video. And no whine meaning W-H-I-N-E, because we're not whining. We do whine with Real Women Whine, but no whining. All of our videos in this series are about uplifting and fun and education and doing great things. And today we are honored for our first time ever, Claudia the Lazy Baker. Yay! And Claudia the Lazy Baker is not new to baking, but new to being Claudia the Lazy Baker. And you can have to follow her on IG. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Am I saying that because she's my daughter? No! I'm saying that because other people say it too. So I'm just repeating what other people have said. Now, Claudia, today, what are you going to make?
I am making some chocolate cupcakes and some chocolate truffles with the egg cupcake mix.
Oh, okay, so let me tell you. I am not really a chocolate connoisseur. I mean, I'll eat a Baby Ruth or a Butterfingers or something like that. So I'm not really like a chocolate fiend, which, you know, I know a lot of people are. These cupcakes that she has perfected, you perfected. Seriously, you have her. Yeah. Look, she's not even modest about it because she has gotten so much great feedback about these cupcakes. And she is here and she's willing to share her secret with you. So I hope that you enjoy it and I hope that you try it at home and then let us know what you think and what wine you decide to drink with it. Because this is Real Women Wine with the Lazy Baker. So Claudia, what's the first thing that you do when you start off this process?
So we always need a bowl. I have a nice whisk here. I've already mixed in the flour and the sugar together because you have to do a lot for that. A lot of flour, a lot of sugar. I'll put up the amount that you have to use for a regular size. I've doubled it for what I'm doing. So we can get started whenever you're ready.
So did you have to like sift the flour and sugar or you just dumped it in there and whisked it together?
So you can sift the flour and sugar, but for the time being, I put it all in there together.
Let's move on. What's the next step?
So the next step would be, I already have everything already measured out for us. So the next step would be some cocoa powder. Everything is one. We go ahead and add our baking powder, baking soda, and salt. It's all in here. Go right into that. Mix that again. So this would be the end of our regular dry ingredients. Then we would move on to the wet ones, which is going to look really odd at the beginning because everything's going to really clump together. But when you get to the boiling water, like I said, everything just meshes together and it's perfect. We've come to the conclusion, so I've added all the eggs. To go on, I've mixed the milk and the oil together. They're going to both go in together, mix it nicely all the way through. If need be, you can use a nice little spatula, scrape down the sides, if need be. But once again, we're trying to make this as easy as possible. Boiling water will once again mesh everything together. No harm, no foul if you don't go and clean the sides.
Good. You're not using your KitchenAid today.
I'm not because of the size of the mixture that I'm making. You can use it if you have one, but since I doubled the recipe, the KitchenAid bowl isn't big enough for me to do what I need to do. It's a wonderful product. I use it for everything. Hand mixing doesn't really go with the whole lazy baker vibe. But you know, I'm getting a good workout for the week right now. Alrighty. So, I'm going to go ahead.
You want a paper towel or something to put that on?
Yeah.
A miracle of time lapse. The water is boiled.
Alright, so since the water's boiled, this is what we've all been waiting for. Pour it right on in. It's going to look really gross at the beginning, just for the fact that it's going on top. So you can just go ahead, stir that together. Beautiful chocolate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And
that's what you're looking for.
Because you know mixer and it looks like it's been perfectly mixed. It's smooth and creamy. It looks like hot chocolate.
So we have already prepared our little cupcake tins with their beautiful little polka dots.
Oh, they're so cute.
I have different colored ones, obviously. I personally have a little ice cream scoop that helps with all of my measurements, make sure all the cupcakes are the same. You don't need one. Pour it in. Don't fill it up all the way or else it will overflow. Once again, it will still taste good even if it's overflowed. But I say maybe half the way full. Test it out and see what happens. Baking's all about trial and error. Nothing really can go wrong with the flavor of it unless it stays in for too long. So I'm going to go ahead with my ice cream scoop. This may take me a minute because I'm making a lot.
And since we have the skill and the art, I don't have any skill or technology at all, but she does. So we're going to time lapse into the future. See you in a minute.
Bye!
So, where are we now, Claudia?
So I've already done the cupcakes. First batch is out. Gorgeous, all the same size. So second batch is in. While we're waiting for the second batch, I was going to start the frosting. I've already creamed the butter in my little stand mixer that I'm finally using. And I've already put the vanilla in as well. We're going to go ahead. I have some heavy cream that I'm going to use, and we're going to alternate between the powdered sugar and cocoa powder that I've already sifted here. And we're going to alternate it with it until it comes to the right consistency. I don't want to turn this on while we're doing the video or else we may not be able to hear each other. But I would say a cup of the powder and then a couple tablespoons of the heavy cream back and forth and mix them both thoroughly.
We also have a cake. Ouch, it burned my fingers. We also have a cake. And what are you going to use that for?
So the cake we're going to mush up, put some frosting that I'm currently going to make with it to make our little truffle balls, and then dip those in chocolate.
And we are back! Yay! Now, you didn't miss us, but we missed you because during the little lapse of time, which was no lapse for you, we had the barbecue shrimp with the crusty bread, which was delicious. So good. Even my son came to visit, we visited, and now we're back. And we're here to finish up the amazing, incredible Claudia the Lazy Baker chocolate cupcakes. I came up with the name. Okay, so
I've already piped one of them really nicely. This is what I'm going to try and do to the other one. Let's see if I can pick it up for you. So in the batch that I made, since I said I doubled it, it made 36 cupcakes and 2 layers of cake. And there was still a little bit left over, so that just gives you a gauge of how much it would actually make. It's a lot of batter. So we're going to go pipe around. I think I have like a 2D tip, if you know anything about that.
I have no idea.
So it just gives you a nice little floral cupcake shape, if you want to see that. We're going to enjoy those in a minute.
So she is actually making a whole bunch of cakes for Real Women Whine. And so we're going to have a board meeting, and they asked her to make some cupcakes and truffles. I said, yay. So what do we get to do now? We get to eat them! We get to eat them! The best part.
Yours.
And you know, this is one of those times, Claudia, that you just don't feel guilty. You know what I mean? There has to be times in your life that we don't need to whine about our weight, and we don't need to be whining about doing too much or eating too much or not having enough. No. There's just some times in life that you just indulge because you deserve it. We made it another day. We are all very blessed, and I am blessed to have you in my life, Claudia the Lazy Baker. I am blessed to know her, and now you get to know her too and share in something decadent.
Yeah.
So, cheers to you.
Oh my God.
And you too can be enjoying life the way we are. Claudia the Lazy Baker, chocolate, nothing gets better. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.
So bootylicious for you, baby.